I'm sorry I haven't had a chance to talk to you.
Well, you were busy talking to the message.
You know about my problem?
I know you've been accused of raping your wife, and I know there's a new law here that allows those charges.
And, what are you two ladies talking about?
Oh, it's just girl talk, Ross.
You've accepted the DA job.
Indeed I have. I gotta start Monday.
Just some orange juice, please.
My, that sounds good to me, too. Yes,
Ross, do you take this woman to heaven to hold from this day forth as your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
Hi, honey.
How'd it go?
Oh, it's going good. I was able to tell Dr. Ryder some things today about my childhood.
I took the liberty of having a couple of thousand of those made up for your people to pass out.
Just a little reminder, I concentrate on the volunteers and you concentrate on writing this speech, okay?
Okay.
No! It's a bomb! Get
Philip, why did you make such a scene?
I don't know. Things just got out of hand. I went over there with the best intentions.
You love him, don't you? Admit it.
I don't want to talk about it.
You love Ross Marler.
Yes!
Yeah, I think I better. After all, if I don't keep drinking that coffee, I'm just gonna collapse, right?
Right.
It was put there. I was set up. My God, how obvious does it have to be before you see that?
You just got thrown out of public office for a drug scandal, wasn't
Now,
it?
those were false charges set up by your good friend, Alan Spaulding.
You're not a friend of Alan's, are you?
No, I'm not. Frankly, I hate the man.
I want my boy.
You will rule this corporation. My only involvement will be in helping you select your course.
Look, I'm sorry to get you over here at such short notice. Oh, come on, you don't have to apologize.
Now, there is no doubt that Billy Lewis took aim at Kyle Sampson that day.
He looks familiar, she says to herself, but I can't quite place him.
Well, I think he's relieved that the father of his grandchild isn't some... well, you know, stranger.
Mallory is the best private investigator in the state. Maybe he will find something that we overlooked.
Don, it could be Ross and Vanessa's daughter.
No one will ever know.
I'm getting out of here.
You're not going anywhere. Forget about it.
This picture in the paper with me and Dinah, and they assumed there was some connection between her and my family.
Just a minute. Damn it, this doesn't make any sense at all. Can't find a file on Dinah Morgan anyplace.
That's impossible.
How long have you known about this?
About 2 weeks.
And in all that time, you never said a word? I'd like to start by saying you're welcome to think of this as your home. I don't think that you're doing drugs, because some things, they just don't add up. But if I'm going to defend you, you have to cooperate.
I'm really not low enough to let you go to prison for me. I don't care if they put me away, I deserve it.
I don't think it's fair to continue like this.
Well, we had some good times together, didn't we?
We are gathered here in the sight of God.
The governor has issued a full and binding pardon for all crimes alleged to have been committed by Roger Thorpe.
With Roger Thorpe, and you were happy.
Look what else I found.
Fantastic.
Oh, wow. It took me all morning to find the right one. I never wanted to hurt you.
You never wanted to what? You never wanted to spy on me and then take that back to Roger?
what he hired you to do. I don't think that you need a gun. I do. I'm going to run for the Senate.
Great, I knew it.
Are you crazy?
Yes.
You are weaving all over the road.
It's beautiful, unexpected, and a one-time thing. Just one last time.
I brought you breakfast and bed.
Blake and I are consenting adults.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Ross, she's my daughter! Stop it and listen to me! I love Ross!
Good? All right, what about Clark? Oh, as crazy as this may sound, Ross, all you need to do is round up 4 more votes.
I only need 4 votes to win this election.
Only 4, honey, that is hardly anything.
It was Ross. He couldn't vote for himself.
Ross, I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt, but they're waiting for me upstairs.
Oh, Fletcher.
Going my way? Not bloody likely, Roger. Then I'll go yours. We'll take a ride together.
The tape?
Yeah. Taken by security cameras inside Flynn's headquarters.
Oh, dear God, no. You want me to be your stooge?
I want you to be a splendid senator, voting exactly as I tell you. You'll never give up your precious Senate seat. You'll never resign.
I've already resigned, Roger. My resignation is on the governor's desk right this minute.
When we make vows of love to one another, it will erase all the bad things that ever happened.
It might.
Ah, what a good day for an engagement.
Worst snowstorm in 20 years, and this woman insists on traveling 30 miles just for the sake of catching her husband in bed with some young fart. Well, I'll be damned. That's the woman right there, and that's her husband.
Is that right?
And there's his heart.
I gave up the United States Senate for you, my life's ambition.
I'm so glad that you spent the night.
Maybe I have been a little hard on you.
A 13-year prison sentence and a punch in the mouth when I get out? What gives you that first clue?
Yay, police department! You finally nailed them. Good job, guys.
I just had to do it. I had to find some way in here, or else I was just gonna go insane.
I think you managed to do both.
Oh, you have found the perfect way to pay me back. To make me feel what it's like to lose a child.
I certainly know how that feels.
I'm your lawyer, Bridget.
She revokes her consent to adoption so that Peter can be returned to his biological mother.
Everything you did, every single thing just created more pain, more grievance, more misunderstanding. And that was the sum total of your contribution to this case. I mean, it was solved in spite of you, not because of you.
Reminds me, I have a few Cubans tucked away in my desk. Cigars or actual people?
You are just in time for some hot off the stove, du diable à la Roger.
Deviled eggs.
But I got a hamburger for you just the way you like it. Charred to a crisp.
Daddy!
All the money that you and Vanessa sent her for tuition? She's been blowing living the high life in Gay Paris. The girl has more clothes than Donna Karen.
And I know that I was a fool to have thought I even knew you or could trust you. In fact, right now, I'm having a difficult time believing that you're even my daughter.
I'm ready. I want you to marry me to the man I love, Roger Thorpe.
Dinah, no.
It's a visual too.
Love the outfit. Make it yourself?
Well, love, where have you been?
happily married to a wonderful woman, and I intend to stay that way.
I hope she knows how lucky she is.
Ross, only you could love a woman who made a baby with Rick hours before she made one with you.
I'll be right there. There's been an accident. Blake and the boys are at Cedars. Let's go.
The child I operate tonight is not your son. Kevin is my son.
I have everything I need. I'll be going.
On March 1st, 1997, did you push Annie Dutton Lewis down a flight
How
of
many
stairs?
times do I have to tell you? No, I didn't.
The only bright spot was looking out, seeing you here.
The evidence, I think it's the other way around. I think you are lying.
No! Reba is not lying. Annie is. I don't really have the words for what I want.
In the flesh. Long time no see, eh? You got rid of me like that. I can come back like that.
If things don't go our way, you could get an even longer sentence. If you want honesty, I am being honest with you. And nothing in this case is cut and dry.
I'm going to prosecute. I've just been named the new district attorney for Springfield.
This man's been done against that's another simple as that.
Rick, sit down and be quiet or hold you both in contempt.
But I think you know, down deep inside, that if I really wanted Blake, I'd have a little more like.
He came on to me.
Did he touch you? Did he try to
Don't
kiss
go
you?
there, Ross. It wasn't. It's too late.
Yes, I think it's done enough damage. Thank you, lady. Bye-bye.
What the hell are you doing?
Ross!
Get away from her. Get your
Ross,
hands
Ross,
off her.
I didn't want this.
You miserable bastard! You raped my wife!
All right, take her to trauma bed 3.
And what happened between us was not force. She wanted me as much as I wanted her.
If you're gonna shoot anybody, Ross, you're gonna shoot me first. Now give me the gun.
I remember it all.
The tests I ran with Kevin were obviously not a match. It would be virtually impossible for that little boy to be my son.
Ben didn't rape me.
Home again, jiggity jig, Kevin and Jason are back.
How would you like to spend some quality time with the new and improved Ross Marler?
Baby, not inside now! Kill you!
The reason that I came here is to get you to sign the divorce papers. You're someone you should meet.
I will see all of you here tomorrow morning, same time, same place.
Yeah, she's working together, Ross. Day in and day out. Come on.
I can handle it.
What do you think you're doing? I thought I was helping. The babysitter wasn't really paying attention to the kids.
And in her note, she said that when she attacked you, she knew that she had hit bottom. She'd lost everything, and she killed herself.
because of that.
I have an answer for you.
Professor Marler?
Was she the best you ever had? Was she good?
You want to help me? You go upstairs and you tuck your children in, get your things, and get out of here.
Where are my children?
I know, I brought it.
Are they all right, Tori? Blake, will you relax? They're fine.
And he'll just have to leave town with the kids. And then I'll go meet them after a while, and we'll assume different identities, and it'll be like a big adventure.
This, our reunion, to be picture perfect. I mean, at the very least, I want that.
You do?
Soon you'll be feeling so much better, Ross. Don't worry, sweetheart. It's just a muscle relaxant.
God, Ross! What happened? What happened?
Tori's here.
Hello, Blake. So glad you could join us.
Never do it again. Tori!
Take her downstairs. You don't belong here. Keeping you so long.
Things were going so well for us up until now. I'm not about to hand this job to Danny Santos without a fight to the finish.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here tonight to unite Blake and Ross.
Mr. Mayor, First Lady, how you guys today?
He's really gone.
I'm so sorry. For both of you.
I still can't believe that he's gone. I just keep thinking of him as a little boy. Yes, what is it?
Daddy, can you talk?
You know, without her attorney present, you're not allowed to question her or be alone with her, let alone intimidate her.
I came as soon as I heard you were here.
Thank you. Couldn't stay away from my little girl.
Cassie, as a parent, as one parent to another, I am begging you to show some mercy.
You're about to land any minute, so you just get your tush over here ASAP because I'm going to give you the mother of all homecomings.
Okay, the plane and everything is just ashes.
It's gonna be happening.
Where you go? Done. Come here. Done. Come here.
You can't hide father!
Come here.
How dare you!
Calm down.
How dare you!
Concern for family is one thing. You telling me how to run my social life is quite another. Stay the hell out of it. It is none of your business.
It is if it involves one of my employees.
Kella works for you. You don't own her, you don't control her. But that's been your problem all along, hasn't it? You tried to control Lou Jack and you lost him. You tried to control Philip and you lost him. Now you're trying to control Kella and Simon. If you're not very careful, Alex, you'll lose them too.
Prue, why would I lead you on?
I don't know. Why did you? Because it was politically expedient?
Never. I never used our relationship.
Oh, yeah? Didn't hurt that I have a TV station, does it?
I accepted your help as you accepted mine in the past. That's how it is with friends.
Friends? Friends don't do this to each other.
Wait a minute. You and Alan were far too cozy. Admit that.
I'll admit nothing of the sort. Nothing. Ross, nothing happened, and I could just slap you for thinking otherwise.
Look, I could just spank you for not even thinking. Period.
Oh, darling, thank goodness you're home. Donna was very upset when she thought you wouldn't get back in time to see her go graduate.
Well, she should have known better, like somebody else I know. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go change.
For the better, I hope. I just realized what it is Gary has on.
Gary doesn't have anything on me.
Of course he does. The biggest lie of your life so far. You lied to Alan Michael about your pregnancy, and Gary knows that. Now then, you tell me everything you know about Gary, or I'm going to have a little chat with Alan Michael.
That's blackmail.
Has a familiar ring to it, doesn't it? Now you come clean, or your husband is going to hear the truth from me.
Oh, you're so beautiful. Such a treasure.
Yeah, Ross.
Really?
Ross, don't do it,
Holly.
Ross. Get off of me. What are you doing? Is this for some kind of revenge?
What revenge?
You want to do to me what you think Blake has done to you?
Oh, come on, Holly. I thought you liked it that way.
Liked what?
Men who just grab at what they want, they just take it. Isn't that why you were always panting for Roger, huh?
Why don't you get the hell out of here?
I can do that.
So, my advice to you as your personal attorney is... get over it, Philip. Whatever it may be. Because in the last few weeks, you have been on a rampage, going beyond just doing business. The whole town is turning against you.
Well, that's fine, Ross. I can deal with the whole town turning against me.
This is something that Vinny did to himself. And I hope that someday you can come to peace with what's happened.
Thanks, Ross.
For everything. Just wait till you get my bill.
We're not a bunch of lobbyists in Washington, huh? Are there any other questions?
Yes. Tell us, Mr. Marler, what did you do the night of the blackout?
Now, the important thing to remember in Oriental cooking is to respect your vegetables. Therefore, you cut them, at a slant.
Well, why do you do it like that?
Well, the ancients say it releases the soul of the vegetable so it can be reincarnated to a higher spirit.
Really?
I read that in a cookie, Jesse.
Cool.
It's time for us to have that man-to-man talk.
I know about the birds and the bees.
This is serious. Come on.
Uh-oh. This could take a while.
You're not usually here at this time of day.
Well, neither are you, Ross. What's your excuse? Trying to get in shape for your campaign posters?
Does everybody in town know I'm considering running for the Senate?
You know, Jimmy, the guy who handles the towels, he didn't look like he knew.
Oh, well, I need the towel vote. I'll have to tip him big time.
It's the little things, the little freedoms. For instance, male vanity. Let's not forget the freedom to stand stark naked in your own bathroom and try out the latest wrinkle cream. On any part of your body. And what about getting fat, Ed? How am I ever going to get fat? Huh? With Blake, who everybody knows is going to be beautiful forever, how could I ever get fat? I'll be the only 90-year-old in the home still doing leg lifts. And what if my hair goes, huh? What if it goes? It's holding its own now. I know that. But what if it goes? Am I going to have to get one of those hair weave transplants, these plugs that you put up here? I'm going to end up with orange astroturf all over my head, and these are the things that bother me.
No, at first it didn't, you know. At first I thought I could handle both you and the job. But then I realized I was conning myself. I could never sell my soul to the devil. And no job is worth answering to you. That just makes my skin crawl.
Oh, just so you know, and don't get mad at me, but I can't stay very long.
Why? Gonna rob an orphanage?
No, Daddy.
Quick, tie your shoelaces. Hi, Daddy.
Hi, sweetie.
There, now you can pretend you didn't see me. Don't you wish everybody was as thoughtful as I am?
Oh, I suppose you're thinking, this is not much like the old Henry Chamberlain.
Oh, Henry, in the past year I've learned one thing. Never judge other people's actions. They may not be as terrible as they appear.
No. Except in Thorpe's case.